Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Lisa from Cristello Couture by Lisa Marie, bridal boutique based in Penistone. We pride ourselves at Cristello Couture in being kind of everything under one roof, as you can see behind me here. Our centre and our focus is obviously bridal gowns, but we also specialise in bridesmaids attire, occasion wear, including mother of the bride, and evening wear and prom. And we also do menswear hire as well. We pride ourselves on being a little bit different as well. So we also run an online accessories business, which complements the boutique. And we probably have a wider range of accessories than a lot of boutiques in the area, actually. And what we also do here is we don't have an issue with brides who have already bought their gowns into the boutique. And we would kind of jack you up, if as so they say on Say Yes to the Dress, with all of your accessory needs. So that's another part of what we do that's a little bit different from boutiques around us. With regards to our bridal gowns, our main designers are Air Barcelona, obviously a Spanish brand. One of the dresses in the background here, I'll just move out of the way so you can see, fabulous crepe line with fantastic trains. They are very, very popular at this moment in time. We also stock Wendy Makin, who is a little bit more of a classic, elegant designer from Australia, kind of quintessentially British as well, for those that want that kind of classic look on their big day. We also stock Rachel Allen. She's an American designer, so for those that want a bit of sparkle, that's the way to go for your princess ball gown. And we also have a more exclusive designer from Singapore, Georgia Couture, very good for destination weddings, and also with a bit of sparkle on her gowns as well. So a really wide range of choice, all under one roof. And as you can see from me behind me here, you can see that we're actually quite a large boutique. So this is just one room and our special catwalk that we give our brides that ultimate experience with Cristello Couture. We've got another 2 sections that are a similar size, and that's where we keep the rest of our gowns. And we're just currently extending our occasion wear range to actually expand the boutique even further upstairs. I'm going to keep the kind of USP as to why we're upstairs and what's actually downstairs towards the end of what I'm going to share with you now. So leave that one for later. As you obviously will understand in the situation right now, we are currently closed as a boutique, but we do offer virtual appointments as well. So that's something that we can do during lockdown. Using a software platform, obviously you and your entourage can join us in the boutique and we can do a bit of a styling appointment with you to try and get some ideas of the kind of gowns and shapes and things you're looking for ahead of a face-to-face appointment when things relax a little bit. So we have that on offer now, but where we're heading as a boutique, obviously after lockdown, is hoping to be reopened by the 26th of June or at the latest early July. Obviously we're following government guidelines and that can still change. But that's when we're hoping to reopen. And that's quite a special day because 26th of June is my birthday. So I'm going to look forward to celebrating that over the weekend. But it's also a special day for the boutique because we pretty much went into lockdown on the celebration of our year's trading. So we want to celebrate that again when we reopen. So there'll be a lot of special offers centred around that kind of year's trading and being open for that long. So please do look out for those on our Facebook and Instagram pages. The difference we're going to have to consider, obviously, is we need to run our appointments slightly differently going forward. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to run through that with the brides that are out there watching as to what that appointment may look like. What we don't want to do is obviously change the experience that you would have with Cristello. You are our most important person in that, in the whole scheme of things. And we want that experience to be absolutely as special as it would have been previously. But we do have to take some of the guidelines, obviously, with the coronavirus that we need to take into consideration. So when we're talking about our appointments, we are actually going to need to limit those appointments with the number of guests that you're allowed to bring. But we're going to have our VIP guests. So you will be able to bring one guest. That could be your mum, your chief bridesmaid, your best friend, and they will really play an integral part of the appointment. They are going to be with you in the changing rooms because we need to understand, that we need to limit the contact that we're allowed to give between staff and our clients. So they will be in the changing rooms helping you into your gowns, but we will be here when you come out onto this fabulous catwalk to show them what it looks like, to do the pinning and the clamping and obviously accessorise you as well. So none of that will change, and that's our most important objective when thinking about appointments going forward. We're also going to extend our appointment booking hours, so we'll be looking at opening in evenings and more on Sundays, but we can only do an appointment basis, obviously going forward for our brides and also for our occasion wear and anything else that anybody wants to work with us on. So it will be on an appointment only basis, but we'll make that as special as it was before, obviously. The sort of second part of that appointment will be that we will invite your entourage into the room with us in a virtual way. So when we get down to maybe 1 or 2 gowns that you really are thinking, these are the ones, we may be saying yes. We'll invite everybody in a virtual way to share that experience with you, give you any advice or any pointers that they may feel, and really get it down to that one dress that you say yes to. We're also going to have to consider, obviously, protection. So we will be, our staff will be wearing masks. We probably will have gloves as well. We will be spraying our gowns after each appointment with a special antibacterial spray for fabric. So there's no concerns about obviously stepping in from one gown and the next appointment, you know, obviously having the same gown on. And we will be cleaning down every area that's obviously got a touch point. So the changing rooms, any of the, you know, door handles, banisters, anything like that. We'll obviously be giving them a thorough clean before the next appointment. And we may well extend how long that appointment takes to obviously give us time to turn around as well. So those are kind of the key things that we are going to consider. And I talked about, obviously, your experience and what that really means for us at Cristello. We do have a USP. I did mention it earlier. So the whole of the bridal boutique is upstairs, as I'm sat here with me now. Downstairs, we actually have our very own gin bar called the Cristello Lounge, so obviously on the same theme and branding. And we, at the moment, offer a gin tasting appointment for our brides every Saturday at 3 p.m. Nothing will change with that, but we may obviously need to flex that a little bit if we don't have a big group of people joining us all at once. So my thoughts around that are, if you want to take advantage of the gin taste, that's absolutely fine. We can still do that, and we will probably make it a more exclusive experience up in the boutique. But if you do say yes to the dress and you want to celebrate that at home, when face-to-face becomes a little bit easier, we'll be sending all of our brides that say yes a branded bottle of fizz to make sure she shares that with her entourage. So that's kind of all about Cristello. That's all about what we want to be able to offer you going forward. And we would really love it if you would follow us on Facebook and Insta. You can book an appointment from this actual sharing now, and anybody that does book an appointment with us today, we will give you a gin tasting appointment free of charge. So that's an incentive to go online onto our website, which is www.cristellocouture.co.uk. There's an online booking system there, so you can make your appointment at your leisure. And we absolutely would love to see you when we get reopened. So there's nothing left to say but, one, introduce you to somebody who works very closely with me, and obviously with social distancing guidelines, I'm going to step out of the screen for a moment. She's not very happy about it, but I'm going to let her come in and introduce and say hi. So Philippa is my manager. I couldn't run this business without her. And then we'll celebrate with this gin. So this will be something like we'll be experiencing when you join us for your appointment. So I'll leave you with Philippa and we'll take it from there. Come on in, Philippa. Do you want to say hello?
Hi. I'm on Facebook Live as well. Why has not gone off?
So we've got 5 minutes left. Sorry, the laptop seems to have gone off. Just bear with us 1 second. Philippa, keep talking. Say hi to your bride.
Whether it's even on or not.
It is on. Oh, goodness me. It's not happening. There we go. You can still see us.
Thanks. Yeah, there's nothing really that I can cover. I'm Philippa. You're probably going to see me more around and about.
Have we got questions in there?
I think there are questions on there as well.
What's your price range for your bridal gowns?
Price range. So we have sale gowns starting sort of from £200. I think the most expensive we've got is about £2,200. But generally things fall between sort of the £1,500–1,800 range. How many people can attend at one time? It's going to be one person at the minute, just until everything calms down and we can get back to normal. It'll be one person. But what we're going to try and do is get it so we can FaceTime and you can have sort of like a virtual appointment with everyone there. So maybe using something along the lines of Zoom or House Party or similar, where you can have a few guests and somebody, whoever's with you, can be in control of that, or we can get something set up for you.
Somebody asking about the VIP guest fitting them in the gown. It's just about getting them in the gown. We will then obviously pin and obviously make that gown fit properly. We're not expecting people to do that. It's just to limit the contact.
We've got to minimise our contact with you as much as possible. So I think it's safety all around, really, that whoever you bring with you generally is going to be somebody you've been close to anyway, or even someone in your household. So that person can get you sorted.
Georgia Robinson. We'd love to see you, Georgia.
Adele.
Based in Penston.
Can I book for my fitting? Adele.
Adele, you're on the list,
Yeah,
don't worry.
We need to go through and sort out. I'm just trying to read them all. I think we need to go up because I think we've missed a few. There's some questions about suits. Do you do white suits in the men's way? I'm not entirely sure we do have the white suits. We'll check that for you.
Yeah, we'll check that and come back to you.
You message us on Facebook and I'll check and I'll get back to you. Not something we get requested.
What sizes?
Sizes that we keep in store, we've got up to a 24, I think it is.
Yeah, but we can, obviously the sizes themselves, if you place an order, they go up to 30, 32. So we can cater for every size. White suits, that one we answered.
Yeah, that one's done.
Looking forward to getting busy. So are we. We cannot wait to get back into the boutique and reopen.
What if you already got an appointment booked?
In what sense, Denise? I know you've booked an appointment online. We'll obviously be running that appointment as we've just explained.
Anything hopefully after the 26th of June, basically the end of June, we'll be back up and running as much as possible from that point.
Looking forward to meeting you.
Designers. We have Air Barcelona, Wendy Making, we've got Rachel Allen, Mary's, Georgia Couture. Oh, it feels like I've not been here a while.
And if it's accessories whilst you're in lockdown, if you're thinking of looking for your accessories, we have an online business, as I said, which is Crystal Bridal Accessories. You can get all your shoes, headpieces, belts, absolutely everything, veils, all online at your own leisure. So if you want any more detail on that, please visit our Facebook page, Crystal Bridal Accessories, and we can help you out there. Chelsea is really excited. We're really excited to see you too, Chelsea.
I think a lot of people are going to be itching to get these appointments done now as well because it's been so long.
Yeah. As we said, if you want to make your appointment online, please do so at your own leisure. Just go onto the website. There's a full online booking system there and a short interview, just a little questionnaire, just so that we get an idea of kind of what styles you're looking for. And then we may obviously ask if you would like to do a virtual appointment ahead of your face-to-face, just to get that kind of choice of dresses and the style that you're really looking for, so that we're not trying absolutely everything on in the shop, and we can limit the kind of contact piece on that as well and really get you know, you to say yes to the dress. I think we must be near our 15 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.